Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to do something that's a little bit uncomfortable for me. It's something I've been putting off for months because I know once I start I have to finish it, and I know that it's not a huge task, but it's pretty big. People who actually know me know that I'm a stationery office supply junkie. I love pens, pencils, markers, crayons, paper, notebooks, planners, stickers. I am a planner freak. I use like 5-6 a day. Sometimes I don't use one of them. But anyway, actually, how many do I use? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 a day. Well, I don't use all of them every day. Some of them I don't use every day, like the budget one I don't pull out every day. Anyway, let's just get off of that. I am a stationery junkie. Okay, so if you look at my desk, it's pretty much most of the time okay. Yes, I may have a book on it, my purse is on it because I haven't found anywhere else to put it, and I may have some to-do things that needs to be, everything has its place. It's a little bit crazy for some people, but it's okay for me. But the drawer is overflowing. There's too much in there. It's semi-organized. Whenever you see it, you're gonna be like, oh, well, that looks kind of organized, but it's too much. I need to take some things out and put the overflow into the overflow box. And I've already, for months and months, stop myself from buying any more because I know I have too much. I've actually gifted people brand new packets of pens because they're my favorite, and when I catch them on sale, I will buy them. And that's one of my problems. I will buy things like that, and I'll send it to someone or share it with someone, give it to someone, but something like that. But the ones that are in my desk, I have used. They're ones that maybe like my husband gave me or one of my kids gave me, and they're just ones that I use all the time. Now, it's not only pens in there. I have pens, I have Post-its, I have markers, I have highlighters. I think I have markers. Anyway, see, I don't even know. I need to get it organized. It's a mess. The drawer is really big for a desk. But that's the way my husband built it for me because that's the way I wanted it. It's a customized desk. So, yeah. Anyway, this video is part of a collab with Tiffany from Small Town 6. She's done an open collab for this year. I didn't get to do January's because I didn't find out in time and there was a lot going on. So I decided this is going to give me a good excuse to start getting a few things done that I've needed to get done, but I've just put off. Like this desk drawer, I have put off for probably 6 months. I didn't want to do it. I close it up and it's fine. I can find everything in there, but other people can't. And my family uses my desk at times, so they get stuff out. So I need to get it organized so that whenever they do go in there, they don't put things where mama doesn't want them. I need to make it a little easier, more accessible to them, and also more accessible to me. And that way, whenever a pen runs out, I can throw it away or grab a refill, and I will know what's going on, and I won't have 5 or 6 of the same exact color at one time in my drawer. So I have a plan. I have tools to get my plan in action, and I have the time today. So now comes the hard part. Showing you and getting everything out, because I know that I have to take everything out. I may or may not be getting rid of anything. You guys that have watched me I've been on this declutter mission for probably, this is the 3rd year, I want to say. I've been on a mission to declutter my home. I really wish I would have shared more with you guys, But like, there's a lot of things that we have decluttered and didn't even record it, didn't say anything about it. And I really wish you could see it, because maybe it would help you. But I failed at that part. I'm not the most wonderful YouTuber. But anyway, I want to thank Tiffany from Small Town 6 for inviting everyone to this and saying I could join. Because it's kind of kicked me in the booty. And anyway, I'm procrastinating still. Can you tell? Let's get to the drawer. As I said, now this right here lifts up and down. This is my box for helping me out. This is a storage thing. Anyway, as I said, the desk is not so bad. I mean, I've got a little post-it there for Noah's appointment tomorrow, but the desktop is not so bad. I mean, it's pretty clear. Yes, I've been reading a book, but that's okay. But the desk drawer, let me move my chair. And it's actually back in there too, because that's the way it's made. This drawer is enormous. It is. And it is full. Yes. I have lots of different types of pens. Do not judge me. This is just what makes me happy. I don't have a lot of different hobbies, a lot of different things. So I like pens. The only way I'm going to be able to actually do this and do it properly is to take everything out. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to take everything out, and I think I'm just going to put it over, if I can move my chair, over here in the floor, and just go from there. That looks like a dark spot, but that's actually where the rug moves. Anyways, you know how whenever you vacuum lines and stuff, anyway, it doesn't matter. I don't care. Anyway, I'm going to take everything out, put it in the floor, say hello to the queen, Daisy. She thinks I have something in my hand. And I'm still procrastinating. Let's get this done. Okay, that is everything out. I'm going to wipe it down. It's not terrible. It's not like gross or anything. But I'm going to wipe that down. And this is what was in there. I don't know how it happened. I don't know how it fit. But I did notice when I was taking things out that there are some things that were in that drawer that I have another home for, that they should be there. So that's going to help a lot. So let me go ahead, get that wiped out. I'm not going to share that. It's not a big deal. And then I'm going to get down here and get to work on this crazyville. But I think I'm going to go ahead and take out the other box that some of this stuff I know goes into. And I'll show you that as I go, because this is going to be crazy. It's not as bad as I think, maybe, hopefully. We'll see. Okay, some of you might be thinking, why don't you just get rid of this stuff? Well, first of all, because I know I'm going to use it. Second of all, if I get rid of it, I have to buy more when it's time to use it. Third, I do have somewhere to store it. So, my views are, I've already paid for it. I'm going to put it somewhere and get it later. I have always like purchase things when it was a better price, And my problem this time was, instead of keeping what I needed, what I was using at that time, in the sections, I just went ahead and put all the new in there too, which was ridiculous. And like these pens right here, these, at one point they were only the Papermate Ink Joy gels. That's all I had in there. And then it turned into the Sharpie pens, and then it turned into the Tool pens and the Micron pens. I need to have every brand separate, not because I don't like the brands together, but because I use the different ones for different things. There's certain ones that I can't use for certain planners. There's certain ones I can't use on certain paper. And I do journal and write every day. This is part of my life. So what I need to do is get everything organized again. Now, I'm not saying that I'm not going to get rid of some of these, because there are some that I'm thinking I'm going to give to my niece, because she loves to draw, to write. She has her own planner that I gave her, and you know, I could give those to her. But what I need to do right now is just get this all figured out. And I need to start with the pens. So I'm starting with the pens, and I'll tell you what I'm doing as I go. Okay, so the best way I know to do this is to just dump it out, just to see what I have in there. And these little bins I'm going to be putting back into the desk. So I'm going to go ahead and put the things back in there that I know I'm going to be keeping. But what I want to do, like this is my highlighters. So that means all these pens should not be in with the highlighters. If it's a pen or a marker or a pencil, it should not be in there. So I need to get all of that out. And as soon as I have all of that out, I need to figure out, okay, do I have the same colors in here? Multiple of the same color. Well, I can look right here at this brand, and I know I have 3 of those. And then with the purple one, I have 2 of those. Same with yellow is 3. And the pink, I have 2. You know, stuff like that. So that is all of that brand that I see so far. So since I have multiple of each, I only need 1 in there at a time. So what I'm going to do is just put back 1 of each color, because I use these for my husband's work things. I do have a purpose for everything. These are for my husband's work things. If anything changes, I can easily erase it, because these are the friction highlighters. And what I'm going to do with these, because I don't need these in there, I'm going to put them in a little Ziploc bag. Hopefully they'll fit. That's my plan anyway. Yes, great. And then I'm going to go through these highlighters. All right, I know I only have 1 of these, and this is for my Bible. I can stick that back in there. These are for other things. I only have 1 of each, so I can put those in there. And this I only have 1 of, so I can stick that back. And I think that I only have 1 of each of these as well. These are for like Bible journaling and Bible stuff. So I use them for other things too. But those, I only have 1 of each. So I know that I can keep all of these in there, because there's only 1. And that means this bin is done, and I have these I can just put up and pull them out whenever the others are no good anymore. And then if I find that I have more highlighters somewhere else, I can go ahead and figure those out. But the main part's done. So that's the way I'm doing it all. I'm not going to sit here and tell you every single type of pen. I'm just going to speed through and let you guys listen to some music for the rest. But I'm just going to take out multiples. And as of now, that's my plan. If I find that's not going to work, I will let you know. Okay, so I've decided that some of these pens that I don't gravitate towards a lot, I'm just going to go ahead and put them in here. I still use these, but they're fine point, and I don't use them a lot, but I do use them, so I don't want to get rid of them. So I'm just going to put those in a bag and put those in my pen storage for later use, because there's certain instances that I need them, and I'll know where they're at. And I think I've got all of those out, but I'm not sure because there are so many more pens. And I've started now just separating the different types of pens instead of doing it the way I was doing it, because I'm finding that I have so many in different places that the other way was not working. All of these are the friction type pens, and I use them as if they were a pencil. So I think I'm going to have these to use maybe to write down grocery lists and things, because if you use them and say you use them to make a note and you put it in your car and it gets hot, your note's gone. It goes away. So these are good for something that you don't mind if it goes away. But if you want it to stay permanently, you just don't want to use a friction pen. But they're good if you want to use it as if it's a pencil. So I'm going to put these away, because I don't gravitate towards those because they're really not that functional for me. Okay, that's a different kind. These ones, I think I'm going to give them to my niece because I don't use them a lot. And I know she would use them. They're the Papermate Ink Joy. I think, no, that's not one of them. And, I mean, they're good pens, but there's no point in me keeping them if I'm not going to use them. Okay, these right here are some of my favorites, which I only have blue and black ink. But they're the Sharpie S Gels. They're some of my favorites. But I have a whole pack of, which this is a different one. It's still a Sharpie pen, but I have a whole pack of the same colors. I only need one of each color in my desk. So I'm going to put these away for later because as I said, I use them, and I will need a refill or an extra at some point, so I'll put these away. Now I'm getting to the point where I have a lot of the just mismatched pens, like ones I've had for years. Like this is a pencil. I need to probably go through and get all the pencils out, but, or, you know, I'm still going to keep those in my drawer because I need pencils, but I need them in a separate spot than the pens. So I need to go through and find those and figure that part out and separate all of these. So I think, what is going on? Oh, that one's just undone. I think what I'll do, I'll stop recording for a minute because I don't want my camera to get hot. I'll separate all these and I'll be back. So, that's situated. That can live in there. I still have to figure out these because I know that this one writes really well and this one does as well. So does this one. This one has Post-its on it, and it writes really well. But I don't need all these. This is a crayon, so that's different. So I think what I'm going to do is just put these in the box, except this one. Jeff gave me that one, and I really like the way it writes. And it's important. I'm going to put these in the box for backups, for stuff like that. And this is the box. And yes, I already have pens and things in there. Mini pens and whiteout and things like that. They're not all gonna fit. We can pretend they fit. That's good enough. This goes on here. because I like the way they feel. Okay, so this will be the pens that I keep in my desk. So now I have to tackle the rest. But it seems more manageable. And yes, I know I took that out. But actually, I'd like for all my whiteout and stuff like that to be together. So these, I'm going to find out if, these I'm going to give to my niece. These I'm going to find out if somebody in my family wants them. And if they don't, I'll give them to somebody. Alright, so I'm going to put the camera over to the desk and start putting things back in. Okay, so this is the way I have it. Got my highlighters, miscellaneous pens. It's all miscellaneous pens now. Got all that over there. Got my whiteout Tombow stuff, tools, first aid, I don't know, candle lighting things, and glue, and thumbtacks. I don't have a cork board anymore, but I plan on getting one. Post-it, miscellaneous kinds of post-its, flags, tags, things like that. Tape, and my little book that I keep notes in for like my Cricut, which I didn't talk about that, but that's what I do. Mints, because, you know, gotta have them. Some address labels, a pen Jeff gave me, chapstick, and a little deck of cards if I want to play solitaire at my desk. It's a tiny little deck of Hallmark playing cards. And all my little doodads that Selena gave me, which now I gotta fix that. Some tooth care. Actually, these need to go in the bathroom. These can stay here, but the others need to go in the bathroom. Let me stick that back in there. That's not exactly how I had it, but that'll work. All sorts of page flags. One of my staplers. Some tools and things. Tape, calculator, hole punch, corner round, fingernail clippers. Some important cards I need to keep for like doctors and stuff. And then some more different things. USBs, SD cards, some grip, fingertip moistener, that's what it's called, and then paper for like if you just want to take a quick note but you're going to throw it away, post-its, and just things like that. So that's what's in there now. That's what it looks like now. Okay, it closes just fine. These things I have to go through. Some of it I know is going to go away. Oh, I could have put those. Oh, that's Jeffrey's surgery. That's no good anymore. See, I needed to go through all this stuff. So I got to go through that. I'm going to get rid of that pen. Take this to the bathroom. That box needs to go under there. All of that electronic stuff that was in my desk does not belong. I've got to figure that out. Now, this is a camera battery and a charger. I've got to put that with that camera. These I'm giving away. And those things I've got to sort through and figure out what to do with. Oh, the Band-Aids can go back in my desk, but the rest of it I got to figure out where I'm going to put it. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm recording this a total different day from the day that I did the video, the actual cleaning of the desk. I'm also recording on my phone, which is weird, and I feel like I need to really back up in something. I don't know. Anyway, first of all, I want to thank Tiffany again from Small Town 6 for doing this collab. And I can't really say that I've enjoyed it so far. But I know I'm going to enjoy all the videos from everyone else who participates. I just didn't enjoy my part because that was a big job. And I did not like it. It took me 2 hours. 2 hours to get it done. And I need to quit looking at myself. And I need to look at the actual camera because I'm not doing well. So here, let me cover myself up so I can't see myself. So anyway, I'm glad I did it. It was something that I really needed to do. I did get rid of some things, not a lot. And I know that a lot of you are going to look at this and you're going to think, what in the world do you need all that for? Because it's a hobby. Because it's something that I just do and I use every single day of my life. So it's not like I just sit it there and don't do anything with it. I really do use all of these things. So I'm really glad that I did it, but I didn't really like doing it. It was so much. But I know I'm going to enjoy watching all of the videos from everyone else. I know I'm going to enjoy being a participant in this collab, and that's all that matters right now is that I got it done, and now I get to relax and watch all the rest of the ladies work and watch their hard work pay off, because that's what it is. Your hard work pays off. And it'll be worth it in the end. I did have another outro for this, but it was like 14 minutes long. So I couldn't handle it. It was just too much. So I'm going to go now. I want to thank you again, Tiffany, and everyone else who participates in the collab. I really do love doing these types of things. And I hope you guys go check out Tiffany's channel. I will have it linked down below, and playlist and everything else that I need to link. And I want to tell you all, thank you again. And I don't know what I'm saying. Didn't plan on doing an intro right now, or outro. I don't know what I'm doing. Thank you again for watching. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.